Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I am going to be playing another rapid game so that I can, keep improving my Sicilian, hopefully, and, just play some chess. I've been playing less chess, like, since after the tournament that I play, so hopefully. Okay, it seems like we have a new account, but I'm still gonna play and see what happens. It looks a little bit sus, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. Or maybe we won't even have a game. So. Alright, it seems like my opponent decides to play. So let's see what happens. Knight f6. Alright, we probably are going to be playing. Hopefully I can get a Catalan game in. Just to play more and more Catalan, hopefully. Alright, okay, we have c6. So, I can either go into mainline Slav, or I can try to play the Catalan setup. I think I am going to play Queen c2. Actually, yeah, I'm going to play Queen c2 and force my opponent to play the semi-Slav. Unless my opponent wants to be in Cato 2, in which, in this case, is kind of turning into a new Grunfeld if my opponent decides to be in Cato. Okay, well, I guess it is the case then. So then, I guess I will be in Cato as well. Bishop to f5. So I'm going to play Queen b3. This is completely fine for whites here. So let me take time to go over this account really quick. I mean, it seems that this person has a new account mainly to just play someone. Yeah. It looks like a legit account to me, so it's just that this player is how do I say it? Just like not really playing online, like it's mostly through training, so this is why there's a bunch of unrated games. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see what my plan is. I mean, my best hope is that he doesn't take, because honestly, if if black takes, the game could be quite complicated in a sense. So, with bishop g7 and bishop g2, and then castle castle kind of okay. That's completely fine. So, in that case, we'll just play knight to c3. We don't have to trade queens here. There's no reason to. Okay. Okay, so now actually I want to calculate this a little bit. So c takes d5, right? Queen takes b3, a takes b3, a takes d5, c takes d5, sorry. Bishop g2. This is ideal. Well, maybe. Okay, c takes d5, c takes d5. Well, c takes, no, not c takes. C takes d5, queen takes b3, a takes b3, c takes c5. Bishop g2. Knight to e4. I don't think knight to e4 is a huge threat. But knight c6 is. Knight c6 is. Huh. Knight c6 and bishop. I don't know if bishop c2 is a threat. This is a question that I have to think about. Obviously, I don't have to force an endgame. We could just develop and keep playing. Because in Blitz game I would just take this right away, but somehow in all of the end games I always feel a little bit uncomfortable. So I'm actually not sure. Do I want to keep pieces? I mean, this knight e4 threat as well, maybe. All right, I'm going to take, and there is a good chance. Yeah, I mean, there's a good. Oh, I think good chance that my opponent would take the queen. Queen takes b3, queen takes b3, c takes c5, because b4 b4 knight c6, b5 knight b4, rook a4 knight c2 is actually somehow fine for. No, it's not actually. Queen takes, pawn takes b3, c takes c5, b4 knight c6, b5 knight b4, rook a4 knight c2, king d1, and knight e4 is a little bit annoying. However, the thing is, like, the knight is now kind of trapped. So And then also knight e4, I can probably just go rook f1, right? But is the bishop developed? No, the bishop isn't developed, which is a main issue here. Wow, knight takes d5. Okay, sure. Whoa. Oh. I mean, it's a pawn sacrifice. I think it's an actual legit sacrifice. If I'm being honest. Queen takes c5 castle, right? Queen takes c5 castle, and then rook d8 kind of gains back the pawn because I don't think I have any good ways to protect the d4 pawn. But in this position, though, I think trading the queens is better because with the double pawns now, what is? I'm just gonna ask like, okay, what is Well, actually, what is Black's plan? Actually, Black has quite a solid plan, actually. With Queen takes b6, A takes b6, Bishop g2, Knight c6, and my pawn is already under fire. Bishop e3, Knight b4. It's actually not so clear. And then castle, Knight c2 is not what I like. Although I could go Bishop d2, Knight c6, Bishop d3. But then there's Bishop e4, and again, I really don't like it. Huh. Wow. Why is this so hard to defend, though? Queen takes e5, castle, e3. Queen. The thing I'm now more scared of is Queen b4 because Queen b4, Bishop d2. It doesn't work. Realistically, Queen takes b6, A takes b6, e3. I can go e3. If Knight c6, I can match with Bishop d2. Because Bishop e4, I can just go Bishop g2 or Bishop e2. Okay. Let me capture. I'm not going to take on d5 because this is a little too risky, I think. And then I'm going to play e3. Knight c6, just Bishop d2. And now everything is fine. So my question now is that should I go Bishop g2 or should I stick, because Bishop g2 is Black, is go Bishop e4. And also, I mean, black can also just go e6. And then now my bishop is just looking weird on the diagonal. I could just go bishop e2. That's an option. Totally. I mean, actually, black can maybe break this with e5. I haven't really thought of that move at all. But is it like that big of a deal? Maybe. Well, e5 I can go bishop c3, right? And if e takes e4, then I can do knight takes. I can do pawn takes. Yeah, not the end of the world. Okay, this is getting interesting. I don't want to say that this person is cheating, but I can't go bishop b5 because of bishop e4 once again. Oh wait, I think I have to take with a knight, right? Because if I take with the pawn, there's a chance that my opponent can go bishop e4. Oh, I have to take with a knight. Alright, I'll take with the knight. I think bishop c3 is it's not a good move because of bishop e4. Knight takes e5, pawn takes e5. Bishop takes e5. And now the ultimate question is, do I give a check? Well, I actually kind of have to. I either have to give a check or I go bishop c3. And I don't think there's a reason to allow castling because... So... let's go for bishop b5. I think that's a good option here. And now bishop c3. I think after bishop takes and pawn takes, I'm going to go king d2. Unless my opponent goes bishop e4. I think even bishop e4, I just go rook g1 and then go king d2. Because the king protecting the center, protecting this key pawn, and then rook c1 protecting, making sure that everything is protected is much better. Because now black has a weakness that I can play on. I can play around, and the king sitting on g1 with the light square bishop, you know, attacking this whole thing potentially is not the greatest. So I probably will only castle if my opponent decides to go bishop d7. But actually, even then, like, if we trade both bishops, then if we trade both bishops, then the king is just better in the center, no? I mean, actually, so say king e7, bishop c3, that's f6, but I can force it with f4. But I don't have to, though. Why would I force it when I could just go king d2, and then now... yeah, king... Now I go bishop c3. So if f6, I go king d2. I don't have to go f4 forcing the trade for any reason, because if bishop retreats, then now I'm fine. Maybe play d4 and captures. But who knows? Oh, I think I see where I blunder. I blunder rook a3. Oh. Oops. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's not cheating. It's if he's cheating, he's gonna go rook a3, or if he's like a very high rated player, he's gonna play rook a3. Luckily, well, okay, then now, yeah, so bishop c3 wasn't good, I guess. But I mean, if I don't lose a pawn here, there's no way I can get my pieces out. Rook to c5 makes a lot of sense. Do I want to trade the bishop with bishop d3? Well, so far I cannot go to b1, so I would like to, right? But I can go a4, because the thing with a4 is that after rook hca, I can go rook a3, and then I can go rook b3. So I reckon I think a4 is a fine move. Also, the thing is, like, you know, putting a pawn here, if it's being captured, then it comes with a check, and I kind of don't like that. You see, rook to a3. And then here I can now go bishop d3 with maybe potential, and now with the potential of rook b1. And if my a4 is now attacked, I can protect it with rook b4. So, okay, bishop d7. That's definitely a move. Oh, putting the king closer to these pawns. I see. Yeah, why not? All right. Let's go here. Oh, b5? Wait. b5? Wait. Okay, so now the question is, do I want to trade a pair of rooks? It's a hard answer, if I'm being honest. But keeping two rooks not the greatest, though. Takes rook b5 takes king c7, king d3, king b6. Alright, I'm gonna take with the pawn. I'm going to try to keep the rooks on the board, see what happens. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Well. Okay, I guess this is going to be somehow an easy win now, because yeah, okay. So it'll be a quick win. Oof. Very intense game. All right. Good game. Let's look at the game. I think again, like this game most likely involves around openings. So, oh wait, did I have mate, bruh? Oh, I had. I could have made it. Man. All right. So Queen C2 is actually not as good, not that great. So I should have just gone Queen B3. And if G6 here, then now, yeah, now you can go Knight C3. I guess if I go B here, then oh yeah, here then Bishop F5 doesn't really do much. So okay. I can see why this is not the best. Yeah, E3, Bishop F5, Queen B3. Yeah, here I'm already worse. Slightly worse. Okay, so so I was right. I just need to ignore this and keep the tension and castle. Because if white exists, then now here I capture and this is completely fine. Because here the sacking the pawn doesn't work anymore. So if it's this and this. And also the thing is the knight is now on D7 and not on B8. So there's no knight C6 stuff anymore. But maybe rook D8. Yeah, rook D8 is probably an option here. Okay, bishop F4. Castle take 6. Oh, you can't take because this rook B1. Wait. Oh. Well, it's saying that I am playing 97% correct, but the problem is like you see in around this position, like it was -1 up to -1. So yeah. It's rook A3, yeah, rook A3, yeah, king D2 and now rook here, and there's not I don't have compensation for this. Which is the main problem. Because here rook takes, king E1, king D6. And I don't really have anything, so yeah. Okay, so I think that was a really good game. Although it's 35 moves, but I think I've learned quite a bit from it. The opening is where I messed up really a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.